Hey guys, it's Raffinay and I'm coming at you today with a really quick video on my eyebrow routine. This is a daily routine that I use, I complete to do my eyebrows. And so before we get to the eyebrow tutorial, I have a really quick show and tell from BH Cosmetics. Maybe a week ago, not a week ago. It had to be like 2 weeks ago. I ordered some things from BH Cosmetics. I was on their website, and I'm on their website a lot, but this is the first time I've ordered something, and it's because it was a deal I could not pass up. Everything in this box that came was $19. $19. It wasn't even $20. I believe with shipping and tax, no, that doesn't say, but with shipping and tax, it may have come up to $26. So that was quite a bit of a jump. But it came in a box like this. Hope you can see it today. And for $19, I got 3 things. I'll start with the eyeliner. It came with a black eyeliner, and it came in a little baggie. And it is a felt tip eyeliner, just like that. And you take it out. It's a liquid felt tip black eyeliner. I have put this in my basket before with BH Cosmetics, and I know that this costs $4 normally. So normally this eyeliner is $4. Also, it came with an 88 color eyeshadow palette. Ooh. 88 color shimmer eyeshadow palette, which is full of just colors, and I really like it. It's actually the palette that I used to do my eyeshadow today, and it's pretty colorful. It's got all types of colors, a lot of greens, really pretty indigos, oranges, grays, blues. They're colors that I wouldn't normally buy in individually, like from MAC. I wouldn't buy them individually because I wouldn't use them often, so it's better to just buy them in a palette. So it came with this color palette of shimmer eyeshadows, and there's 88 of colors in here. But the real reason why I bought this was because of the brush collection that it came through. This is the little pouch that it comes in, and it came with a set of 12 brushes like that. And you lift it up, and voila! There are the 12 brushes. I really, really needed these brushes. The brushes that I have, they're all good. They're all from different places, and I really like them, but I've never bought a brush set like this. I've never bought, personally, with my own money, a brush set like this. And it had a lot of brushes that I need, particularly these flat brushes. You always need those brushes to go underneath to highlight your brow, and I didn't have any of those brushes, and I thought, wow, $19 and I get a 12 set of brushes, 88 colors, shimmer palette of eyeshadows, and an eyeliner. Not bad. So yes, that's what I got from BH. Okay guys, so one of the first things I do when I am doing my brows is I pin my hair back, because sometimes my hair gets in the way. And you want to be ready to kind of get it moving. Okay, so we start with clean brows. And the good thing about this particular method is that even if your brows have not been waxed or plucked, you can still use it and they'll still look like they're fresh. So the first thing that I use when I do my brows is this dark brown pencil by NYX. It's just dark brown, and yeah, it's an eyebrow pencil. It's in the color dark brown. Okay, so I start about right here, which is past my hairline, but I start there for a reason, because you really want it to look like a full brow. It's nice and full and long, so start in and I bring it out to the tip. And I just draw a line on the bottom that follows my natural arch. Then I take the pencil and I draw the top line, also following my natural arch, because we don't want them to look artificial. Sometimes when I see people and their brows are filled in, they just look flat. They look like they're straight across, and I don't think they should look like that. They should look natural, which means they should just follow your natural arch line. So from there, I just fill it in, and take note that I don't fill it in from here. I fill it in from maybe a half a centimeter in, and just fill it in like that, nice and full. Then I do the same on the opposite side, starting a little bit further inward towards my nose, drawing the bottom line, and then the top. Now some people might say that this method is a little time consuming, but I say that it's worth it, and once you get the hang of it, it really takes no more than 5 minutes. So from there, we're done with the pencil. You won't really do anything more with pencil. Then I take this brush. It's the brow comb and brush from Elf Cosmetics, and this costs $1 at Target. And I just brush them in. And you can take it and just continue to brush down your eyebrow. And brush some more. Brush down the eyebrow so that the hairs are laying down and that it's all blended in. So now you look crazy and you almost look like you have a unibrow. I would like to point out that when you fill in your brows like this, you have to be sure that you don't have a unibrow when you're finished. I was on Facebook the other day. I saw somebody and it just looked like their brows were touching, like they had this much space in between them, and you don't want it like that. Naturally, your eyebrow starts here, so because you want it to look natural, you don't want them to come all the way here. You're gonna have to fade them back. So that's what we'll do now with the concealer. The concealer that I'm using is MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and I have it in NW50. You can see mine is like almost gone. That's what the color looks like. And I'll be using this BH Cosmetics brush. I believe it's an eyeliner brush, but I'm going to use it to frame my brows. So you just take it, cover your brush a little bit, just like that. You don't need a lot. You really don't need a lot of product. And now you're going to line the bottom and clean it up. I like to come in a little bit on top of what I've drawn, because once again, you don't want your brows to look super thick either. They're not super thick. Well, some people might have super thick brows, but mine are super thick naturally, so I don't like for them to look super wide or thick. I like for them to look very natural. So I take it the top as well, and you're just drawing a line. And like I said, this is going kind of slow because I'm showing you guys, but normally this doesn't take me long at all. And it won't take you long once you get the hang of it. This is a daily routine for me. If I really just don't have time, I'll fill them in with just the pencil, but normally I have plenty of time. So now what I'm doing is I'm just blending in that concealer. Blending in. If you look at other videos, you'll see that some people use a different color concealer on the bottom, and that's because they want to highlight their brow. But because this is a daily look for me, I use a concealer that's the same color as my skin, so that it doesn't look so highlighted, it looks more natural. Now, if you saw what I did at this point in my brow was I brushed with the brush with the concealer on it. I brushed towards the brow, and now it looks natural. It looks like my brow is fading right into the hairs. So that's why we bring it in, because we want it to brush back so that it looks more natural. So I'll do the same for the bottom. I'm sorry, for the other eye. And just take your brush and line. With the concealer. And I'll go ahead and blend it in. This is a key point as well, blending, because when I first started doing my brows like this, well, first and foremost, I was using a different concealer by MAC that was a little bit more liquid in its consistency, and I wasn't blending it in. So to the naked eye, it looked like it was blended, but I took a picture and I could clearly see the line of demarcation, and you don't want that, especially in this age of constant picture taking and technology. So you'll do the same on this eye. And we blend that concealer in. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Now I'll take this, kind of draw a line for myself of where I really want it to start fading, and I just bring it in, fade it in. And this is basically what I do every day for my brows. It's really simple. One thing you have to know is that brows are sisters. They are not twins. So they are not meant to be exactly the same. You want them to be as similar as possible, but if there's a difference, it's okay. To me, it helps them to look more natural. Also, after you're finished, you have the option of setting your brows with some type of powder. This is the Banana Luxury powder. It's a highlighting powder, but you can take a little bit of it and set your brows. And I also have, let me pull it out. I also have this translucent powder. It's the MAC Prep and Prime translucent powder. Translucent and finishing powder. A lot of people use this to set their brows just because you use concealer, and it really helps to set the concealer. The only thing about this is because it's a translucent powder, you really have to be sure that it's blended, because if you take a picture with this powder and it's not blended on your brows, you will see the remnants of it, and that doesn't look too good. So I actually stopped using this so much, and I more so use this, or I'll use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark. So I hope that that was a fairly simple tutorial and that you enjoyed it. Thanks.